I'm ready.
Somehow.
You should have seen that coming.
I knew it.
Somehow I knew that was going to happen. I was not surprised by that at all. I just liked reacting to it. So hello, we're here with our good old Terra Nullius, our favorite game of all time ever. And did I overhype that?
No.
Okay, cool, awesome.
We're pretty awesome.
That's so. Yeah, we're here and we're gonna play some D&D as we do on this lovely Thursday evening. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm always excited for Thursday evenings.
Mm-hmm.
I was really excited for this one and spent all day prepping fun stuff for Terra Nullius. But anyway, so we are here, we're live, and we're gonna do stuff. So trying to decide if I want to start with any extraneous scene of any sort. I don't know if I do. Not yet. So I guess we should start with goals. Right?
All right.
Yeah, let's figure out if we've had any updated goals, if things have changed for your characters and you want to. So I'm just going to update my list as we go through these, so I know what to throw at you. So Seth, what's 21 on today?
You see, here's the thing. After something you mentioned after stream last week, I'm kind of going to change one of my goals.
Okay.
But I'm not sure, because I'm not sure how much we're going to be working towards it.
Well, do you want to just ask me? Like, what are you thinking about?
It had to do with a certain spell I tried to cast last week.
Oh, you mean the door?
Oh,
Dimension Door.
Sure.
You'd mentioned
Okay.
something after stream that we could make it.
Oh yeah, you could go on some sort of mission to like upgrade your magic. Yeah.
Because
Upgraded
Uh-huh.
Dimension Door?
well, because essentially, we're talking after stream, like
You
Dimension
can bring
Doors.
me places?
Yeah,
Right,
because essentially
yeah.
Dimension Door is useless to me right now because
To
I
you-
can
to
only
him, yeah.
teleport myself. So he mentioned afterwards, like we could try and do something. So as much as I want to try and if I had to remove a goal, unfortunately, it'd have to be befriend Mesnin a little more because like that's.
Oh, darn.
I mean, I'm still gonna
yeah.
do it. I'm still gonna do it, but I can't. It can't be my goal.
But you might not want to have it there right now.
Yeah. So I'll upgrade Dimension Door.
Okay. Yeah.
My
Sure. I mean,
goal.
you just gotta maybe find some. I mean, there's several ways you could go about this. So we can just kind of have a conversation. Or I mean, you can honestly just ask me like as we're going, like, hey, I want to try this thing. Let me know if this will be a thing. Or like at the the obvious answer would be like trying to find a wizard of some sort who could help you like change it or whatever. So. But yeah, that's really a thing we can do. So basically, it is upgrade Dimension Door.
Then
Okay.
and this is the other thing is the second one, which if this goes away, I can regain the other one. Is find a Tlachnolli sister still and make a name for myself on the mainland.
Yeah, both of those are still, I'm sure, very intact. Cool. So random little side note that I thought was interesting. So I looked up Mayan and Aztec pronunciations today, just randomly, and as I do.
I'm sure it had
And-
nothing to do with Terra Nullius. It was just random.
No, I look up a lot of Mayan and Aztec things for Terra Nullius. I have a whole Amazon wish list of like random history books that I want to get at some point to like research for Terra Nullius. But
You said Amazon wish list, and I'm like thinking the Amazon jungle.
Wow, what a coinky ding!
I-
Amazon.
I have do any of the history books have anything to do with Mexican snake people?
No,
Dang it!
no, they do not. Oh boy, we're not
I
gonna get into
need
that.
my
I don't-
Juan teas.
No, stop! You will not bring that abomination in this sacred
Hey!
space.
I do not consider it an abomination. My
I was
goal
gonna
Anyway,
say,
what I was-
when has Terra Nullius been sacred?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on your definition of that, I guess. Yeah,
Excuse me, Sacred Flame.
yeah, fair.
That always fails. So.
Yeah, so. Anyway, what I was gonna say is I learned how that Mayan pronunciation, the I's are always pronounced like E.
makes
And
sense.
so all I's are pronounced that way. It doesn't matter where they are in a word. So it's Tlachnolli. Tlachnolli.
That makes sense.
So yeah, interesting thing I learned. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a thing we can you're gonna go talk to some fire people. So
Mm-hmm.
just keep asking around. Hey, do you know Tlachnolli? Do you know Tlachnolli?
I kind of killed her sister. I feel bad if I.
Well, I mean, maybe she might not be dead. Oh, you mean Tlachnolli?
Yeah.
The sister you're going to find, you killed.
Yeah.
It might be easier to just say you killed Tlachnolli.
Yeah. But
Yeah. That was a string of trying to.
You know what I meant.
What you meant? I did, yeah. All right. So, and then make a name for myself on the mainland.
Mm-hmm. That's.
Which, I mean, Toity just being Toity makes that happen. So.
There's bigger reasons behind it, though.
Right. Yeah. And actually, remind me when we first open after we do goals. There's a thing that kind of semi-related to that I want to bring up about something Toity maybe has discovered. So Raya, what goals do you have?
None of mine have changed.
Okay.
I
Cool.
still want to teach Darius how to read.
Right.
I still want to find out more about the orb, since there are 371 more things for me to 370 more things for me to learn.
I think you have 300.
70.
Wait.
Because I'm
Because
the
you
74.
know 4.
I'm
Well, you're the 74,
374, and
But
I
you
have
know
four.
You
4
have
things.
70.
Yeah, so I have
you have 70
370
left.
more things to learn. So I feel like that's going to be.
Yeah.
I feel like all my goals are going to stay the same for a very long time.
See,
Fair.
this
Yeah.
this is what you could use your new notebook for. You could just have a list of all the spells.
It's
in
just
it.
a orb notebook.
An orb
Yes.
notebook. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you could totally
And
fill
so,
that
because
up.
this is only going to fit so much.
Mhm.
It's not going to fit 374 things. And then my third goal is unmentionable. I don't have a third goal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Definitely don't have anything to do. It doesn't have anything to do with the person that you got their memory wiped.
What?
No, nothing like that. No.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, I can't remember. So.
I
it's-
don't know either.
Cool. Yeah. I'm into him.
Alyssa, did you just mess up the overlays?
On accident.
Alyssa, why would you do this to me?
I'm sorry that I don't know what happened. It can't kick me out.
It's totally fine.
Sorry. What I
It's
missed.
not that big of a deal. Raya was just talking to us about the goal that she doesn't have.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The one where she's not trying to win over Cebu again.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's definitely
You
nothing
guys
like
don't
that.
know me. You don't know my
Nothing
life.
like that. You don't know her
The
story.
who?
Yeah. Ari, what goals does Ari have?
2 of them are the same, and I added one since
Cool.
we talked about it. So, protect Raya.
Yep.
Clear a hex of exploration and train Mickey.
Yeah.
So he doesn't
Train-
die in one shot.
Train Miggy in the art of survival and whatnot.
In the
Oh.
art of increasing his cons.
You just get him to like I'm trying to think of like constitution exercises
Okay,
you could
wait.
do.
If he's level 4, I could
Drink
Go
poison.
stand in the ocean for as long as you can.
Right. Go just endurance running, yeah.
See that waterfall? You have to stand underneath it for 4 hours
Caleb,
straight.
Yeah.
When he got to level 4, did you give him a feat or increase his scores at all?
I increased his score, I think. I don't remember what I increased. I
Clearly not con.
not con, no. Nah. You think Miggy cares about Constitution? He doesn't care about Constitution. We talked
He
about
should.
this. I mean, maybe he will now if you
He
mention,
wants to
hey.
drink. If he wants to drink more.
I mean, he doesn't though. Like
He's made that pretty clear.
he really doesn't want to drink anymore. So
He's tired of being a deadbeat.
Oh, that's right. He did say that.
Yeah.
Right.
it's true. Cool. Yeah. No, I'm
That's all right.
down with that. Yeah. And then Darius, what you got?
Goal number 1, Darius still wants answers. He wants to
Yeah.
learn
Don't we all?
more about how someone becomes the god of death, which he has a little bit of progress on.
Okay. Yeah.
And I marked the wrong one. I actually meant to mark learn more about temperance, but I marked learn more about deliverance, so I'm just gonna roll with that.
I mean, yeah, you can learn more about. I mean, honestly, learning more about your prophetic sandals is
Yeah,
a pretty
yeah.
good goal too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll leave that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll learn
sure.
more about deliverance.
Okay.
And then 3, and a little bit of progress on this one still, discover his new abilities in his new body.
Right. Yeah. You want to try to summon a ghost steed?
I don't know what he wants to do. He just wants to do something.
Do
He just wants
something.
to figure this
Yeah.
out.
And this is kind of interesting. I really like that you have this as a goal and that we're treating it as a thing that Darius has to overcome, because normally, given how D&D works, right, we would just be like, all right, I mean, for one, we wouldn't let you change classes in the first place. Right?
Well, if I just made a new character.
But if you just made a new character, right, like obviously you would just have all of your abilities like that and you wouldn't have to worry about it. But because we want to keep Darius around, as we've been learning, death has consequences. And I'm interested in discovering Darius, to see Darius like overcome this lingering death sickness or whatever he has going on.
See Darius
right?
try to overcome.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm excited for that. So sorry. It's learn more about how someone becomes the god of death, discover his new abilities in his new body, and then discover more about deliverance. Okay. I have all mine updated. Here, I need to check. Yeah, Miggy still has all of his goals. They're the same. Cool. Well, it is the morning of December 22nd, 1492, and you find yourself on the other side of the ocean blue and ready to explore the mainland. Not the
That it's morning?
It is morning.
Did we take a long rest somewhere?
Yeah, I assumed. I mean,
Should
you
I-
spent the whole day exploring, and then I assumed we kind of just faded out, and you guys took a long rest.
You said you wanted to.
Caleb, should I do the thing?
Given that I don't remember what the thing is, you
It involves
probably.
a certain nature check.
Oh yeah, since it's another day. Yeah, I mean, I think we. Yeah, do that.
Cool.
Oh, poor. I mean, yep. It seems par for the course for Akashi.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You
Poor little Akashi.
you said you wanted to mention something about making a name for myself or something after gold.
Yeah. So I think one of the things that happens when we kind of wake up on the morning of December 22nd, I think we see Toity kind of like fiddling with the Rod of Rulership, Serpent's Glory as it's called. And I think you've discovered something, right? I think maybe you had like a dream vision, like as happens when you have magic items in this universe. So we've seen the Rod of Rulership work twice. And it's both times it's gotten a critical success on charming a dragon. And so I think I want to set in stone that is part of what this thing was made to do.
Yes.
And so I think you're going to get advantage on, the dragon is going to get disadvantage against this item when they make the check to resist it. Right? So I think it's part of Toity's destiny to become the father of dragons, as it were. Yeah.
Toiterus. What is it? Long Blossom?
Log Blossom.
Log Blossom. Toiterus Log Blossom, god of death and father of dragons.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Now watch us never run into a dragon.
Oh, don't worry. I mean, at the very least, Ix is still around here somewhere. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Caleb will definitely make sure that Ari fights another dragon.
Oh, yeah.
He likes to see how frustrated she gets when
Oh,
she's
yeah. It's amazing. I mean, I just like seeing Alyssa frustrated. So, you know.
The truth comes out.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But okay, so speaking of Alyssa, and this in this instance not being frustrated, y'all want to hear the wonderful titles and names of all of the Seven Serpents and their themes?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me go back to that page in my notes.
Right, so I think maybe this is like Ari, like, you know, sitting in her tent, just kind of like thinking about like all of the different Seven Serpents that are out there. And so I'm gonna reveal these on your map as you go, of like where these things are. And so
Oh, it's so big.
So obviously this is the little shrine that you guys are headed to. And so let's see. Some of this information, Mesnan, that's his name,
Mesnan.
doesn't have. But This is where Arendira, the Radiant Unmaker, lives. That's the one that he worked for. She lives right over here.
In a little house.
Boop. Yeah, so he basically says he points out that there's like a city there where the Yuan-Ti rule over Fire Genasi, and she lives there. She has a big temple there.
We talk about her already?
Yeah, she's the guy that he works for. Ultimately.
Yeah, okay.
She's the one who sent the party to the Isle of Solemn Graves in the first place. So, we also have Zanzatl, the World Igniter. We've learned about that guy too. But he's all the way down here, taking over a active volcano with accompanying temple.
Ooh.
That the what's it called? The Cult of the Dying Flame used to have their stuff happen at. It's since been taken over. Lives all the way down there. And then let's see. Yeah, it's 519 miles away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Dang.
this is a very large basin. So, and then we have, let's see, where is this person? Okay, so right here.
I would walk 500 miles and then I would walk 500 more.
Right over here.
To be the man who punches you in the face.
This
and
is
then I'll cast Restore.
this is the home of Tapayaxi, and I'll write this out so everybody knows how this is all spelled.
Tapayaxi.
Tapayaxi.
Sounds like something you'd order at an Asian restaurant.
Yeah.
That sounds like
I could-
tapioca and teppanyaki.
I could go for some tapayaxi right about now.
Tapayaxi, the
Somebody say
Eradicator of
tapioca?
Dominions. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, Tapayaxi, the Eradicator of Dominions. He lives in some hills over on the side over here. Basically, legend has it that he is he's one of the people who like colonizes the most. He's actively invading and like leading an invasion of a neighboring like kingdom of some sort to the east, to the southeast here. Yeah, so that's Tapayaxi. Let's see. We also have a particularly charming snake lady over here, in a ruined marshy temple, named Nelqui, the Smiling Despoiler.
Oh.
And you get the drift from Mesnan that like she's kind of just disgusting. That's her thing. She's just disgusting. Like her body has started breaking down. Like so all of the Seven Serpents have like prolonged their life through the power that comes from eating others, right? But she hasn't been handling it very well. Her body is just breaking down, and yeah, it lives in a bunch of grossness, and she is gross herself.
She's been eating like all the junk food of people.
She might have been, yeah. She may not have had the most balanced diet.
So
I was
who is
binge
considered
watched.
junk food and who is considered protein in like,
I mean,
nutrition?
Depends on how trashy the person is.
yeah, maybe it has to do with alignment. I mean, you guys certainly don't know.
Don't eat me! I will give you bad gas. No, that's not.
Oh boy.
I just
I
love
just
how
love my
Caleb's so
descriptive-
serious about this. He's just like, it's this person's name and this is their thing, and we're just
Well,
like,
no. Well, that's the thing. No, I'm totally expecting that you guys would just find this all ridiculous because it totally is. These guys are so up on themselves, and they don't even realize how ridiculous all of their names are. And like, yeah, they're all kind of just ridiculous.
Well, I just love the descriptions I have. It's like celestial, angelic, fire snake, actively invades. Disgusting.
Yeah. That's her.
He's like, ew.
Ew.
Yeah, she's just like, ew.
He is the hashtag nope rope.
Let's see here.
Nice.
Just makes me want to sing the ew song from Jimmy Fallon.
Ew.
Sorry, I'm having a little bit of
Oh my god. Look at her.
disgustingness. Yeah. I'm already not liking this new solution. Having difficulties here. Here. Okay. Let's see. Who else do we have on our lovely list of Seven Serpents? We have...
Not all of them are lovely. One of them's gross.
Yeah,
At
one of them is
least
very,
one of them is gross.
very gross. So right up in this little place, right over here, in the highest peak of the mountain range, lives Mazayol,
Mazaya.
the Feaster of Worlds.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Um,
Spooky.
so this guy's like dragon themed. His other nickname is
Let's charm him.
yeah. His other nickname is the Void Serpent.
Ooh.
So yeah, he's got some stuff going on in that realm.
So we have the Feaster of Worlds and the Fester of Worlds.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Yeah, so he lives on like the tallest mountain. We also have boop boop. In this part of the mountain range, right over here, in a underground layer of some sort, is Ixunamai. She has a weird name. It's spelled like this. Ixunamai the Infernal Butcher.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
Yeah. She's just known for killing a lot of people. She doesn't eat as many as the rest do. She likes killing them too much. She likes eviscerating their corpses and like dancing on their blood, basically. Like, it's just any like weird, horrible description you could think of, like the way that she treats corpses. Like, she's just kind of all about violence.
So
She sounds nice.
Yeah.
you said it's Ixunamai?
Yeah, it's like
Would it be Exunamay because of the I thing? May?
Exunamai?
yeah, Ixunamay. Yeah, that's probably a good way of pronouncing it.
Me?
Basically, she's the criminal that they're looking for in an episode of Criminal Minds.
Yes.
Doing all this weird.
She
creepy
may be a
stuff.
serial killer. That is a thing that might be true.
Oh, cereal. It's so good.
I know. It's like,
Why you kill it?
Why would you do that? And then the last person on this list, the Seventh Serpent, and he is referred to as the Seventh Serpent, is Knocknight, the Hollow Ravager. And Knocknight, nobody knows where he lives. He kind of is very secretive. His lair is not known to the other Seven Serpents, not known to anyone, as far as Mesnan knows. But he is supposedly the most dangerous of all of them.
Of course.
And he's also lived the longest. So he's very, very old.
He lives on the moon.
Sure. Yep. He lives on the moon.
Guys, I think we should just stumble upon him first, kill him, and then everybody else will be like, "Oh my gosh, these people killed Knocknight. Let's follow them instead, because we're scared."
I
And
mean,
then,
if you
boom,
wanted
job
to do
done.
that, then
Well,
you
well,
could die, I guess. That's
What
the
if
thing.
Knocknight is a good guy.
Doubtful.
I mean, what if he's a dragon and then they're out of rulership?
I mean, guys, if we learned anything from Wreck-It Ralph, just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
I guess heading towards the temple, right?
Yeah. Towards.
I think Ari's state of mind as well. If we're going to find anybody who wants to become the god of death, might as well find somebody that worships the god of death.
I mean,
That's true.
You would think so. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So, let's maybe do this. Let me roll for the day and see if anything happens.
Roll it.
Oh, look, a thing happens.
Great.
So, as we have sort of figured now, and I totally forgot what we figured now. It's been an interesting day so far for me. Oh, it takes about a day to travel 1 hex. Right. So we get, basically it's like most of the day, you've done your day's travel worth, and you make it to this hex over here, right? So you're making your way down the river, and you are just, exploring along the way. Ari's mapping stuff.
Down the riverbed.
I can't move our group.
Okay, let me edit.
Yeah, I can't either.
The token so that you can do that. Controlled by all players. Stupid thing on Roll20 now. Whenever I open up the controlled by, it tries to autofill my name like on Google. And I'm like, no, don't do that. There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah. So that's what's going on there. And yeah. So during the day of travel, is there anything going on with you guys? Anything you guys want to do as you're traveling before we get, because the thing happens after your day of travel, and you probably stop for the night, basically.
Okay, so it's been another full day.
Yeah.
Basically.
Full day of travel. Yeah.
Travel. Right.
So the normal 8 hours you would do.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I think Darius, on occasion, if we just stop, and anytime we have a little chance to rest and break, I think he pulls out the little thing he's been working on and just chisels away.
Right. Yeah, you want to make another roll for that?
Yeah. I mean, no, but yes.
You don't want to make a roll, you just want to succeed, but that's unfortunately not how this game works.
I want to make a roll. I just don't want to make an intelligence roll.
Fair. Yeah.
You want to make a roll of a different kind.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Well, looky there. Awesome. Okay. I think you finished it, right? Honestly, I think we saw, so I think the last day, right? We saw Darius with a very unfinished, just it looked vaguely humanoid, but that's it. And I guess just as you guys were traveling through the jungle, somehow, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think that works. There's no way you could make fine, detailed stonework as you're tramping through the jungle.
I figured we would I figured it would be
so maybe that was last night and this morning, you just spent any free time you had while Ari was mapping the hex, doing that.
Yeah.
And so so you mean we see Darius, a little miniature of Ari, I guess.
And I think he holds it up in her place, and then he puts it down, and he just holds it back, and he keeps comparing, and then he goes, and he just puts it in his back, and then in his back pocket, and then he picks up another brick and looks at everyone, says, Toiti's next. No, I'll save him for last. He's too small. It'll be hard.
Right. Yeah. Those fine facial features of his. Yeah, sure.
Those hairy feet to sculpt.
Yes. Turns out hair is the most difficult thing to sculpt in stone, and Toadie's got a lot of it. I don't know.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely not bald.
Yeah, fair. Well, after those technical difficulties, which were annoying, we will continue on with our quest. Onward. So, yeah. So, let's see here. What was even happening? I apologize. So, was someone talking to someone?
We were taking
I was just being depressed.
Right, that's what was happening.
I think we were resting for the night.
Everybody
Yeah,
else-
yeah,
about
right.
to.
And then an encounter happens. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, is that what everybody's kind of? I guess everybody's kind of described what they're up to. During
Might be
this.
playing my flute at this point.
Yeah, so we see a
Get everybody ready for bed.
idyllic, peaceful scene that may or may not be completely shattered. We'll see. Oh,
Freeze
okay.
chargers being shattered.
Oh, interesting.
Uh-oh.
Very
I feel like I don't like
interesting.
that.
Because Caleb's saying it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. So, what? Describe to me the environs of your camp. Where would Ari have decided to set everybody up?
I mean, I think that depends on like what's around.
Okay, so you're letting me decide. Okay, awesome. That's down with me.
Oh,
Why did you let this happen, Alyssa?
I mean, I'm just being honest.
No, that
like,
makes
I mean,
sense.
there's a river, and then but there's a
So,
grassland.
I think
so-
what it is. Well, so the grassland is more like a savanna. There's lots of trees and stuff in the grassland. It's not just like straight grass. But I think maybe there's an instance where the ground starts to like rise a little bit, and there's a little bit of like a cliff happening right on the edge of this river, and so you're forced to kind of take a little bit of a detour around the river, which is fine because you're going to end up away from the river anyway, given where this shrine is. And I think you find like a good old cave to just chill out in.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think it's just
Okay.
like it's nice, and honestly, Ari, I think it's like I mean, you can make a survival check, but I think
Okay.
it seems like a good cave to you.
Okay. Unless I get like a really good survival roll. 23.
Which you do. So I think what you find, Ari, is like I think you guys have already kind of set up camp. But Ari, you realize when you didn't before that the cave goes further back than you thought. You get this like weird like back of your neck sort of feeling like, wait a second, there might be something in here. I thought this was like a really small cave that I checked out already. What would you do?
So like the hairs on my neck like stand up, and I'm like,
Yeah. You have a survivalist
Guys-
feeling.
guys, I think we need to leave. I think there's something further down this cave.
Do those of us with dark vision see anything?
No,
Just like
not particularly.
I think we need to find a different place to camp for the night. Maybe even in a Toidy's hut.
Oh, really?
I mean, yeah, you could do
that gets my at first I'm like just playing flute like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave. She says that like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Something doesn't feel right.
hey, let's get going. Because that takes 10 minutes.
So are you gonna cast it here?
No,
we're
like
gonna
I
go
want to get
somewhere
away
else.
from here and then
Okay.
go somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I think with that 23 on survival,
He
you can
hasn't
find.
cast Tiny Hut since Darius came back, right?
Has you ever? No, you cast it once.
When did I cast it?
You cast it right after the holes of flesh
Yes.
incident, and then you guys like heard lizard folk moving by your.
Right, now I
And
remember.
went out to like
Okay,
investigate
okay.
it.
Yeah. Okay, now I remember that.
So Darius is just like, wait, hut? Where did you get the? How there? You have a hut?
And honestly, like, okay, so how many of this? There's us four, Miggy and Mesnin.
And Messinen, yeah.
That's not
And
a
Buck.
very
And
and
Buck.
Buck.
I mean, it's a little bit more spacious than we originally thought.
It can hold 10 people, I think. Wait, let me check. Wait,
No,
nope.
that's fine,
it
but
would
I'm
be-
trying to think, like, to get us out. Like, if I feel like there's a dangerous situation, I'm wondering if I should take out my beans and let us, like, walk away for, like, a little bit. Just to
Mhm.
make sure that we're out of danger. But I don't know if
It takes me a minute to cast this.
and the thing lasts 1 minute. So I'm like, what if we walk for 1 minute with the beans of force,
Makes sense.
Sure. Yeah.
just to make sure.
As long as there's not more than 9 of us, we can all fit.
Yeah. Okay.
We're all gonna be squished in this cube of force, though.
Yeah. I mean, so honestly, yeah, the cube of force and the or the bubble and the hut are
Yeah.
both very cozy with everybody.
How
inside.
big of a cube? How big is the cube of force thing do?
I think it's like 15 feet.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, so yeah, it'll be
radius.
tighter. It'll be
15
tighter
feet
than that.
radius, or yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it's still like, a sizable amount, but it is still, especially with everyone trying to walk in unison, like it's just a little awkward, especially in a jungle, trying to like maneuver. But you managed to do it, and I think like with that survival check, you don't have to worry about anything. We get to your new spot, which is not a suspicious looking cave, and you cast your tiny hut and you spend the night in, while cramped, safe quarters. And I think we get like a brief camera shot of the same cave that you guys had left, and we see like a giant spider like kind of crawl from somewhere and go inside the cave. And so yeah, you definitely just totally missed like a giant spider cave that you could have
Oh, great.
gone into.
Spiders, why couldn't it be butterflies?
Yeah. But okay, yeah, good job. Good job,
Multiplying
team.
butterflies.
You helped
Yeah,
us.
I was wondering if, but no, they just grew bigger.
No, I thought they multiplied too.
No, they just grew
Oh.
bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the rest of the night passes peacefully, and then let me roll for the next day. But you'll arrive.
And I
at
get my
your-
spell
Oh,
slot
question.
back immediately.
Yeah.
Has our watches changed? Like, is Raya, are you still taking a watch,
Yeah.
or are you too depressed to take watches?
I mean, when I watch, I'm just really sad.
fair.
Nothing's changed except I'm just sad while I'm watching.
It's
Okay,
fair.
I'm just asking. And I'm assuming Mickey doesn't take a watch either, or
He's not skilled enough to take a watch. He can't protect us.
I mean, if Mickey takes a watch ever, he takes it with you. But
Hmm.
like,
Okay.
well, that's the thing. It's honestly a good opportunity to just like, he could like talk to you about like talking to people, right? Like,
Or is one
okay.
of your goals to train him?
Yeah, but I mean,
well, you
we're
can't
in a
do like
tiny hut
physical,
right now.
and you can't do like physical training when you're
Okay.
doing the long rest.
Well,
But
training him to watch?
Also, when we were like in the hut before we, like, would we start taking long rest immediately? I wanted to see if I could draw some more letters with Darius.
I mean, yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
Part of the long rest is 2 hours. You sleep 6 hours of it, and then 2 hours of it is spent like just doing random stuff. So
Tiny Hut's gonna end when I'm on watch, and I can cast it again as a ritual at that point.
and you also have the whole evening to do stuff because you travel for 8 hours, but you have the evening.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right, so
I
I'm assuming we're basically doing 2 tiny huts is basically what we're doing, right?
I can do that.
That
Yeah.
works.
I regain all my spell slots after this, so
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, is I think you can probably just bank another day on that, Raya. I think there'll probably come a point where you have to like roll to really kind of get some stuff stuck in his head. Periodically, that will have to happen, but like for now, you can just keep.
I
banking
mean, at
days.
this point, we're on day 4 of 250. So.
Exactly. Yeah. But I think like honestly, making rolls might speed up the process too. So.
Oh.
Yeah, you might be able to do 2 days in one or something like that. Not that it will still take a very long time, but I think maybe that's how I'll phrase that. You can always maybe just take 1 day and bank it, but you can attempt to roll to get 2
Double or
days.
nothing.
Yeah, double or nothing, right? I mean, if you get a standard roll, then it could still be 1 day, but like if you fail the roll, right, then it would be 0 days. But I think at the very least, periodically, even if you don't ever choose that, I will have you make a roll if it's something important.
What role would it be?
Oh, that's a good. It's probably just an intelligence check. There's probably not a skill attached to this. So
Okay.
Are you gonna make the roll? Is that what's happening?
I just want to see, because it could also be like, when I level up and can add stuff to my skills.
Mm-hmm.
So
be
how
better at
tall
teaching
is this
Doris.
hut is really what I'm curious about too. Like, can we stand in this hut or?
It's 10 feet. It's 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. Then I think I think Miggy and I can work on like his stance at least.
Yeah,
like
stance, posture, that sort of stuff. Sure.
I mean,
Ari, do you want to make an intelligence check to try to train Miggy?
No, because I'm not very intelligent. None of us are very intelligent. Like, let's just be clear about that.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh, actually, no, I have a +3 to intelligence. Why am I so intelligent?
What? You're smart. You're just not.
Oh
wise.
no, I forgot. Remember, you rolled for your stats and you got ridiculous stats for.
I
Ari.
did get really ridiculous stats for
They
everything.
That
rolled
must be
ridiculously
nice.
good stats for Ari.
But it's definitely one of those things where Ari is smart, but she's probably not a good teacher. So we'll see
No.
how this goes. All right, so just intelligence?
Yep.
It can't be worse than
Intelligence check.
Darius.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the worst roll ever, but it's certainly not the best. So it's probably just like he's trying, but maybe you get frustrated with him at some point, and then the lessons stop early.
Miggy, I told you, relax your shoulders.
They are incredibly relaxed, and I mean, like the thing is, like he's definitely not, because you're definitely like doing the golf thing where you're like helping him like have the right posture, and he's just like very like, Ari's touching me right now. What?
I'm like grabbing his shoulders, like trying to like massage them,
Exactly.
like relax your shoulders.
Right. Yep. He's a little frazzled by this.
Miggy, I don't understand. What's so hard? This is why you keep missing.
Yep. So yeah, the night
Let's
Passive.
get down to business.
exactly. This is Ari teaching Miggy how to be a man situation. So yeah. All right. And then yeah, the day dawns on December 23rd, 1492. And y'all know that by the end of your journey today, you will arrive at your destination. So, any sort of things happen on the way there? I rolled for random encounters. Nothing happens.
I probably wake everyone up with. I did not do that in tune. There we go.
Yeah,
Hey!
Rise and
There
shine,
you go.
everybody.
Akashi's working on it. Yeah, so
So-
Tony wakes up everybody annoyingly, as he tends to.
Akashi makes progress.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I am the alarm clock.
Yeah, so I think probably during this process, Meznan like looks over at someone who's standing next. Who's? I mean, there's the snake person here. Who is willing to like be next to him?
Not me.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't care.
Okay, so it's probably Raya. He probably turns to Raya and says, "Is this how he is every morning?"
Yes.
And then he says some sort of curse that you don't understand in his language.
Wait, what language does he say it in though?
Probably like the version. I mean, they probably have a specific language, right? They have UNC. Let me look.
Because I thought they just spoke primordial.
They can speak primordial. Oh, maybe they don't have. Okay, yeah. I mean, so their version, it's the New World version of Draconic. That is their basic language.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he says it in that. Yeah. Yeah, Ari
I'm just like,
perks her ears up. She's like, I recognize those vowels. Yep. But yeah, so you guys continue on, and I think what happens is I want y'all to make perception checks as you're
okay.
nearing where you assume this shrine to be.
19.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
dang.
Whoa,
Whoa,
Darius is so
That's a
perceptive.
second 20.
It's about
Good job,
time
you
Darius
Darius.
is like,
Yeah, so maybe we say that like Darius is like up in front with Ari. I mean, would you show her the miniature that you made of her? Or is this just for like? Are you like the creepy dude who just keeps like dolls of his friends?
He might. I just don't think he would right now.
Okay, yeah.
I think what it is like he's like super focused on trying to find the shrine because he's like
Right.
very like mission oriented. We need to
Yeah.
find this.
Mhm.
Oh, also, Caleb, real quick, I just want to say, I probably am probably like playing music more often now.
Okay.
And what I'm doing like in that time is I'm keeping up a counter charm, which let me read this. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts till the end of your next turn.
Sure.
During that time, you and any friendly creature within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. I
Right.
feel
So
like, especially where we are, it's going to be
That's-
very important.
yeah, that's so interesting because like honestly, like everyone's so annoyed by it, but you're literally doing it to save all their butts. So would you say this to anyone, or are you just playing music and don't care if it?
Playing music.
Yeah.
I don't care if they know or not.
Right. And so
They're gonna tell me to shut up. They're gonna tell me to shut up either way.
it's true. I
They'll
love.
think
I
I'm
honestly.
coming up-
Darius won't.
I honestly love that whole juxtaposition because Toity has been like this for forever, but now like he's legit like helping everyone and
I've had this since level 6. I just forgot about it.
right. But yeah, like it's an interesting little thing because everybody's probably annoyed by it, but they don't realize that you're protecting them from being charmed. Good old Toity. Even in annoyance, he helps others.
Probably
There's
why I
a
also
beauty
didn't
in
roll
your.
Yeah. So Ari and Darius, you're kind of like up front, scouting out ahead, and you guys hear some very, very distant shouting. Like you're on the very edge of the hearing range where this would travel. I mean, there's a lot of jungle ambiance that's like getting in the way, but you very faintly hear as if someone's shouting in the distance. Maybe a couple of someone's, maybe several someone's. It's hard to tell. It's in the direction where you're going though, like where you
So we
know
hear
the
shouting
shrine is.
in the distance.
Yeah, you hear some sort of like shouting.
Does
And
it sound like triumphant shouting or like, oh my god, we're being eaten alive shouting?
Still hard. It's hard to tell. You're on the very edge of the hearing range. You would have to get closer to discern more clearly.
I can't hear any like I can't.
No,
make
it's not
out anything.
intelligible. You can just the only thing you can tell is that it's definitely a person shouting, like some sort of sentient creature. And it's far enough away that you can't really discern words or intention. It's just loud.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we know about how far away? Or can we would we guess?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember exactly how. I don't know off the top of my head how far this sound would travel, but a considerable distance. Like you'd still have to go a bit of a ways to reach it. It's on the
Okay,
very
so-
edge of hearing range.
So I think we both just like look at each other and we're just
Yeah.
like, we turn to the others and we're like, proceed with caution.
Right.
Are you gonna tell me to shut up because I'm playing?
Yeah, I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
There's shouts from afar.
Okay. Thank you, because now I'm going to cast comprehend languages on myself as a ritual.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and so I mean we see probably Miggy put a hand on his rapier, and then we get a shot of Mesnin just looking completely nonchalant as he does.
How far away does it sound like we are from the shouting? Actually,
Again, I don't know specifics, but like the
I'm just gonna
very
cast
edge.
it as a spell. It's not gonna be 10 minutes.
No, it would be it'd be longer than 10 minutes to
Okay.
get there. Yeah, for sure.
No, less than 10 minutes. You mean?
It'd be longer than 10 minutes to get there.
Oh, longer. Then I'm doing a ritual.
Yeah, so I mean, I basically just say like, okay, we're gonna move towards that.
Okay, yeah. And I think it's about the time that Toity finishes casting comprehend languages, and then we hear like silence, because I assume comprehend languages has a verbal component, so you're probably having to say
I'm probably
stuff.
doing it very quietly. So,
As quietly
yes.
as you can, but like, yeah, there's a certain volume that you have to do all this stuff. And then as soon as Toity stops doing that, you guys get a clear sound from ahead, and you can tell that there's a battle going on. It's clear now that there's a battle going on. And you hear Darius, and probably at this point Toity and Raya too, in Primordial, you hear some shouts of alarm.
Primordial.
The snake people taking over.
Yeah.
Can we tell what?
And so you're like in the jungle, right? Like kind of like going through some trees, and you can. It's starting to get really swampy, up ahead here, and so yeah, like it's still too thick to like see anything, but you can definitely tell there's something up ahead. There's a battle happening.
I would like to maybe cast Pass Without Trace. That way we can get closer without being detected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that'll certainly help me.
And I'd like to cast Guidance on myself
Oh, there you go.
for my stealth check,
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, does everybody...
which I should have been doing this whole time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have the Rod of Rulership ready just in case.
I'm going to hope that I get a good roll because your Pass Without Trace. Oh no, wait! It doesn't give advantage. It just gives plus.
It gives
10.
you a plus 10.
Plus 10.
Okay, good. So
Okay,
I have
so
disadvantage.
just
I mean, so do I.
two.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, everybody go ahead and roll stealth.
Still.
I am the forest.
What the heck? Oh, it's still 19, I guess.
So 13.
Let's see. 22.
I thought you had disadvantage.
I do, but
Yes.
I have 8 plus my
Oh,
1d4,
right, there you
so
are.
12
Okay, well,
plus 10.
13 is still our lowest because
Yeah.
of Darius.
I'm still getting used to this armor.
Yeah, it's fair. Darius is not used to wearing armor.
I mean,
But
13
like, it's not
usually.
my fault this time.
No.
I mean, some people's passive perception is 12, and if they're battling, they might not notice. So
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think you can sneak up. Yeah, they're not going to be paying attention to anyone in particular coming as long as you're
yeah, so
somewhat
you want to
stealthy.
like crouch through the bushes and like peek over.
Yeah,
and see what's going
so
on.
basically what you see, and let me I can probably just drag you to the map here. And I'll put your tokens off to the side because you're not here yet, but you can probably see what's going on. Well, no, I'll probably just describe it for you and then drag you on here when we need it. So basically you see a village up ahead, like a village in the middle of this swamp. It's like on a hillock that kind of rises up out of the swamp, so it's not like in the middle of a bunch of wetness. And you see like a Fire Genasi village militia fighting off a bunch of skeletons that are burning like torches. So yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like there's a bunch of, I mean,
Wait, the skeletons themselves are burning?
yes, the skeletons are burning. They are burning skeletons. Yeah, so it's just like a bunch of skeletons that are just like attacking a village.
I think Darius just like stares and he goes, you know, I thought I'd seen about the weirdness up to this point. I need to stop setting that bar.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what on earth?
And it does not look like it's going well for the Genasi. Like they are dying, and like you can see some like children and women and helpless villagers being killed brutally by these skeletons. Like it's pretty bad.
So my question is, are these skeletons humanoid skeletons?
Yeah, they look like, I mean, honestly, it looks as if it's a Fire Genasi that was made undead in such a way that the fire remained somehow, but like spread.
Undead, you say?
They are definitely undead.
Interesting.
Interesting. I've got an orb for that.
About how many skeletons
I
are
have
there?
channel divinity
It's
for that.
that's true.
About how many skeletons do we see?
Like a dozen.
Okay.
And there's about the same number of militia, but they're quickly dwindling.
We don't get in there now. They might be wiped out.
I want to try and get with. Are the skeletons like grouped together?
No, they're all kind of spread out, just like causing havoc.
Now, I have a question. Are they more spooky or spoopy?
They are definitely more spooky. They don't. There's nothing cute about these skeletons.
Okay, then I won't feel bad about destroying them.
Can we get closer so we can see the map of them?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean,
guess,
honestly, like if we see like the Fire Genasi, I'm just like, let's go help.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
Meznan is just like, I'll stay here.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Can you guys see anything?
Yeah.
Oh my
not
gosh.
any people, but I see
You have
a
to
map.
scroll around.
Oh, okay. I see now.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they're kind of like coming at a head here. Some of them have broken paths and are running into the village, but it seems like this is where they're like the fire genasi are trying to hold them.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I think this is probably around the time to start rolling initiative. So
I was about to ask.
yeah,
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
what would be?
Whoops. I got a 3, but I also didn't click my token.
Oh man, I got a
Oh my
6.
gosh!
Alright, I'll add
Man,
you in
Ari
there.
and Raya are just like, man, I don't want to
Will
do
you
this.
add that
Yeah.
to my token, please?
Yep.
Thanks.
I wanted you to go first, Emily, because you have turn undead.
Yeah.
I don't want to go
Hey.
first.
Emily's not the only one with undead slaying powers.
Oh, true. Well, then roll well.
Yeah. I will as soon as I figure out where the crap I am.
Bottom left.
Oh, bottom left. Bottom left. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, I see someone with a cool haircut. Or is
I
that
think
fire? I can't tell.
That's the first time that I haven't clicked my token for initiative.
Wait a second.
Wow.
Caleb, do I
Emily is
have
slacking. Oh, you
I'm
should.
just depressed. They got a 5.
Yeah, that's
Rolling it.
not looking good for them.
Well, that's better than nothing.
What the heck? Oh, why do I still have 2 shatters on here? Wait, what the heck?
Because you really like shattering things? Like bones?
No, that's not it. This keeps happening where shatter will, because I know I had it on here before, but shatter will like delete the spell, like all the spell information from it, so I have to like remove it and add it again. I've done this before.
Yeah.
And it wasn't fun that time either.
We've been here before. We're going in circles.
Exactly. So, and it's
squares
important because we're
make a
gonna need it
circle.
here in a second.
All these squares
I was
make a
waiting
circle.
for someone to do that.
So, right, obviously we see the familiar form of the fire genasi, with their fire heads and whatnot, and they have spears and stuff. So the burning skeletons look something like this.
Ooh.
Oh, they're cool.
Oh, they're hot.
Rip.
What the frick? There we go. Okay.
Is that like a skeleton
So
controller
wait.
in the middle?
Could it be said that this is a firefight?
No, it could not be said that. It could not actually.
So a tidal wave just like goes across the entire map, so that pun can't be used anymore. No, and then so you guys see
Caleb,
one.
I was thinking about doing that.
So there's one particular guy that maybe catches your eye. It's this dude over here. Right, so he has a cool little staff, and he has like literally it's like the cool hipster hair except like with fire. And he has like a bunch of like charms and like voodoo sort of looking things like all like strapped across him like he's some sort of witch doctor. And he looks terrified.
Okay, good. That means I don't have to hit the cool guy.
So yeah, Toity, what would you like to do?
Don't you mean the hot guy?
First, I would like to make
It's supposed to
a
be
quick
better than this,
calculation.
Emily.
I'm just saying, using his own pun against him. The ultimate. The ultimate.
Irony.
Yes.
The only way to beat a pun is to be a pun.
Dang it.
Fair.
10. Okay, I'm trying to find the best place. Dang it!
I'm like, what are you trying to do?
Shatter.
Yeah.
But why are
Okay,
you trying to cast it at the fire
That's in
genasi?
the middle of the.
Oh,
genasi, not
yeah.
the
Sorry, man.
skeleton.
I got it backwards. I'm looking at the wrong group of people.
I'm
frick,
like,
there's not a good way for me to.
Then do something besides shatter.
But that's like my main AOE. Okay, let me think this through.
Maybe
Say-
you could do something to get them
oh
away
no, that's
from
10
the.
feet.
Or Cloud of Daggers. Cloud of Daggers might be something good, dude.
No, it's
It's too open.
Cloud of daggers. You really need a way to funnel them in.
Could you put it behind one of the skill? Well, a whole bunch of daggers probably aren't going to help against something like this anyway.
Honestly, if you just start shooting them,
Yeah,
just to get some of them down.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's just I can't hit I can hit 2 pretty much.
But what about with your bow?
Right, just like shooting them normally and not wasting.
My crossbow's not that great, and we no longer have like free ammunition.
It's true. Once you run out of that.
Yeah. Maybe I should just try and take 2 out. Maybe I'll just do that. Here's the. I'm gonna cast Shatter at 3rd level. Oops, no, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I'm just gonna roll another D. Wait. What the? Is that? Let me make sure. I think I just need to roll one more D8. I might just roll one more D8.
Like
Yeah.
a D.
That was 3d8s right there.
Yeah, I know. I was making sure that was what it was. So I'm just gonna roll it. One more D8.
You doing Shatter?
Yeah. Why I rolled horribly. And I'm gonna throw it so it just hits the first 2 that I can see right there. I'll give you the place where I'm throwing it. I throw it
These
and
2?
it goes. Yeah, these 2.
Oh, these 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So
I
they
throw
would
it so it
make
hits
a
those 2, no others. Only
con
10
save.
damage. That's really dumb.
So top and bottom. They both fail.
So they take full damage. No, they're organic.
So 10 damage?
Yeah, just 10 damage.
Yeah, we had this discussion last time. They are.
Oops, I just closed my.
No, I did a thing. I hate
And
when
I probably
forget
would.
to make.
I probably would
Yeah,
move
sorry.
forward too.
Okay.
Where am I? There I am. Oh.
I always forget to give these guys separate hit points, and so I start editing one, and then they all go down by the same amount. I'm like, no.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
Nope. You don't do instant damage to all of them.
I was
Sorry.
trying to, but
Nope. You wish.
I do.
So it is a certain witch doctor's turn, and he's gonna try to do something.
Hopefully, he's more useful than me.
I think he just like.
I don't think that's possible, Seth.
Well, 10 damage wasn't a lot.
But you have so much more use than your damage. What about that Irish heart?
Wait, am I Irish? I forget. Am I from Irish
Yes,
or
you
Scottish?
are.
Okay.
You're
I was like,
Irish.
which accent am I
Dwarves
doing?
Dwarves are Scottish. in this
Okay,
setting.
that's right.
Most dwarves. Or some dwarves.
I was gonna say because Darius.
Yeah, not all dwarves, but all
Probably like hidden
most
dwarves.
Scottish people are dwarves.
Things not to take out of context.
Yeah, don't take that out of context. All right, so this dude, I think he is. I think so. You see the dude, the witch doctor dude, like looking at the situation and seeing that there are some of the like burning skeletons rushing into further into the village behind him. And I think there's a moment here where he's trying to decide whether or not he's gonna like run after them or stay with all of the other militia. And I'm gonna make a wisdom save for him, just to see what he does. Yeah, I mean, so he doesn't succumb to fear. He's gonna try to save the village, and he's gonna rush forward and attack these skeletons. So he whirls his staff around. It is glowing with blazing runes, and he's gonna attack this skeleton to the right here. I think he might have missed. He only hit one.
Well,
So he just tries to whack this thing with his staff. Darius Death's Harbinger, which is apparently the way that this is still listed on the token. What do you do?
Oh, interesting. That's a good question. I have a lot of options at this point. I think. I am going to. I'm just gonna go classic Darius. I'm gonna smash things.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So Darius
Darius
runs
smash.
forward and face the wrath of Temperance.
Temperance ho.
You didn't roll initiative for Mickey, by the way.
Oh, you're right. I didn't.
Oh yeah, Mickey's
hey.
with
I
us.
forget that I'm playing this character sometimes.
If
By
he's-
sometimes, I mean the 2 times that there's been time to forget. Let me find him.
He has a turn.
He does.
I consistently forget that Mickey is with us.
Yep.
It's hard for me to forget when you guys are constantly making fun of.
That's the only time I remember is when I have opportunities to make fun of Miggy and Ari together.
So technically,
So-
Miggy would have gone before you.
Okay, so I can pull back and then he can.
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah. So, let me just
Especially
figure out where I
if
was.
it.
I mean, you could just go and then Mickey can go. It's not that big.
Unless you wanted Miggy to go first, which I don't know why you would.
I'll just go, I guess.
Yeah, just go ahead. I'll just do him after you.
Okay.
Let's see what he can do.
I'm just gonna click Temperance because it's gonna be different than my little shortcut. Yeah, I'm just gonna slash with Temperance.
That might hit.
Nice.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Cool.
If that didn't hit, I'd be scared.
If that didn't hit, we'd be running, guys.
Yeah, you just be like, sorry, Fire Genasi Village, not worth it.
Nah, I'd be fine. I have things that they just have to do saves
It's fair.
against.
It's fair.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that damage, sir.
Well, hold on. I'm just deciding, guys. Should I make this a little? Should I add a little flavor to this?
Sure.
What
I
kind of
don't
flavor?
know what that means.
Add a little flair.
We talking about like salt, or are we talking about like paprika? Because there's a world of difference between salt and paprika.
I'm talking like.
Are we talking about like A1 steak sauce?
I'm talking steak sauce.
Yeah, I thought so.
Do what you want.
I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll the damage. I don't know how strong these guys are. I don't want to.
Oh, good point.
A magical 6 with my magical Maka Weedle.
Very nice. Wait, it's not showing up for me. Did you roll 6 damage?
I did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't see it either.
I don't see it either.
I don't see it either.
I don't trust you, Jordan.
6 damage is
Yeah, you
Connection to the server has
would-
been interrupted.
you would-
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Cool. If you're gonna do something like that, you would say like 20 damage. Oh wow.
Oh wow!
What a surprise.
What happened?
Okay, so
Do you get 2 attacks, Jordan? Or is that old Darius?
Oh, I do get 2 attacks because I get extra
it's the same.
attack.
oh yeah, there you go.
I'm like, that's not all, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Please tell me that's not all you have.
Yep.
Nice.
Slashly slash. Good job. it's not dead yet, but you. So I mean, go ahead and describe for us. This is the first time we've seen Darius in combat. What does new Darius look like fighting in combat against burning skeletons?
So, I think it looks pretty similar to the kind of thing Darius would do before. You know, he's still got temperance, and he still has a shield. It's just that this shield is it's a metal shield, and he's got this armor on. So it just like I think Darius maybe.
Is your shield made of death metal?
Oh.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Also known as obsidian. Boo.
I'm so disappointed right now.
I'm happy about that. I'm pretty happy about that one.
I thought it was pretty good.
Thank you.
It was good. Alyssa's the only one who hasn't made a pun tonight.
I know.
She's holding out.
She'll be the hero.
Join the pun fun, Alyssa.
Join the pun.
Yeah, how's it look?
Yeah, so he runs up, and he just like step before he is like right in range, he raises the mock weedle, and then he steps forward and just brings it down.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of like, I think he like brings it down, and he's not used to the heavy armor, and he kind of like twirls around a bit and stumbles a bit, and then he's like shakes it off and then attacks again.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, you're just like beating into this thing, and honestly, it's more like the paddle than anything that's doing the most damage, right? Because you're just smacking this thing with like, with a big club of wood with obsidian spikes on it.
You're grounded.
Yeah, exactly. And so, you're just like, you lop off an arm, and like the skeleton's starting to fall apart. But like, it's burning, and it's a little concerning just how hot this thing, like the heat coming off of this thing is. You actually take 12 fire damage.
What?
Because any creature that touches the skeleton or hits it with a melee attack within 5 feet of it takes 1d6 fire damage. Yeah.
Oh, and that's for each melee attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So 1d6 per each melee attack. Yeah. So
Dang.
as you're getting in close with this thing, like you some of the fire just like gets on, like it's starting to like you're being cooked alive in your armor is what's happening.
Yikes.
Yeah. It's not very pleasant.
Let's go. This is what I was made for. Fire resistance.
Yeah, it's fair.
Hey, yeah, I'm using temperance, and temperance is like a weird fire thing.
Well, nice try, Jordan. So technically,
I was like, where are you trying to go?
yeah, no, that's not the case, unfortunately. But okay, yeah. So it's Miggy's turn, and Pepe Miguel Poncio is gonna do a thing.
And I think I just shout, "Stay back! Don't get in close."
Okay, yeah. So I guess
Miggy would be dead in like one turn.
Yeah, he would, honestly. So it's a good thing you said that. So I think he is going to go.
We only have so many diamonds, Pepe.
It's true. He's gonna go. Where's a good angle for this? He's gonna try to hit the same one that you're hitting. So I think he's gonna go here. And then he's gonna pull out his short bow and try to like hit it with an arrow.
Remember to relax your shoulders.
You're right, Ari yells
He
from across.
immediately tenses.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, short bow attack for Miggy. Yay! Good job, Miggy.
Yay!
He relaxed.
Yay!
He's doing a good job. There you go. He kills it.
Yay!
Yeah, so he like hits it in the face with this arrow, and then it just like kind of splits the skull in half, and then just like it starts to like crumble, and then it all becomes ash. Like the fire burns up the remaining bone in like a second or two, and then just like ashes all that remains.
I'll be honest. I thought you were going to make him explode.
No, he does not explode when he dies.
We don't need more of those.
Don't worry. Nah.
Don't worry, that's not until the next village.
Emily knows me too well. So it is burning skeleton time. So they're gonna do some things. I'm just gonna go left to right, I guess. So this skeleton up in the top left corner is going to try to break down this door to this hut and murder the people inside. So that's what he's gonna do.
Does the other guy get an attack of opportunity on him?
He's not anywhere near him.
Oh, not the guy you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
I mean,
I
this door is
just
pretty
thought of
crude, so he manages to just burst it open and step inside, and you guys hear like the horrified shrieks of possibly a family.
But he didn't do anything yet because that was his action, right?
It's true, yeah. But I mean, they're definitely screaming.
Dimension door in there.
So
Yeah, because I could totally handle the fire damage.
yeah, that's fair.
All
So
you do, you go in there, you thunder wave him out the door.
How do I thunder wave him without thunder waving everyone else?
Yeah, it's not a very
I
big
mean,
hut.
wow, I just realized that Emily sent me a message and said, "After that pun, you aren't allowed in my apartment. Everyone else can stay, just not you." Wow. Okay. See how it is. See how it is.
Things are really heating up on this stream.
Is Seth no longer allowed at your apartment either? All right. So this burning skeleton is going to attack the fire genasi in front of him. Skadoosh. It has a wow, that he missed that second one.
You missed so badly.
Yeah, they're wielding like flaming clubs, basically. I mean, they're like little mini temperances. They're little mini macaweedles. They're clubs with like iron or obsidian spikes, and you slap this dude and do a considerable amount of damage considering their hit points. So what does that? Man, I made such a mistake. I have to manually edit all of these hit points because I didn't set them to be separate. What am I doing? Okay, the one above you, Darius, is going to just keep attacking the one that it was attacking. Boop, boop. It misses, though, with both of its attacks. So that's good for that guy. We got some more attacks coming. So the top and... So all these guys up here. Okay. So we got a critical on that first hit. Which kills him immediately. So that fire genasi militia dude is dead.
oh no.
Let's see. And 2 hits on this one down there, which also kills that dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, so
These
I mean,
fire genasi are not very
I
strong.
mean, it's just a random swamp village. So basically, like, you guys can see that there were more fire genasi, but there's like dead corpses on the ground already, right from the fighting. So, it looks like they're definitely going down pretty quickly here. So let's see. There's 2 down there that are gonna do stuff. So let's see.
Oh no!
So 1 hits, and that one doesn't kill it though. So that's 8.
Why are they so good at rolling?
I don't know. Boop. No. Okay. And then that one got a crit. But I don't think that kills him. It might actually. Wait, let me see. So that's 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's exactly his hit points.
Do the genasi have fire resistance?
They do,
though?
but that one still dies from.
Okay.
From it, yeah. And then the ones that the witch doctor was attacking are going to attack him back because they turn ominously and they're like, "What you doing, Willis?" and then they attack.
I don't think that's the line, but okay.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Sage, what you doing?
That should be the title of this section. What you doing, Willis?
That's definitely not his name. I would just like to put that in stone right now. Okay, so this is, let's see, 2, 3, 2, 5. Oh yeah, this guy's not gonna die anytime soon.
Be good.
He does get hit one more time though, for 8 damage. Yeah, it seems like this guy's handling him pretty well. But that is it for them. Ari, our money. What you want to do?
Whoo! I'm gonna come up to Darius, and I'm gonna turn towards this one right there. I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Market
Yep.
and
Do it.
shoot it with some arrows, like Ari always does.
Yeah. You will make it shooting at arrows.
Assuming that hits.
Yep. You doing against this one in front of Darius?
No.
Which one you
this one.
Got it.
So 9 for my first one, and then another one.
Yep.
Ooh.
6, 15, so 25.
25.
25. Ugh, there's 1 hit point left.
Ah!
What the heck? Why'd I roll so low on my hunter's mark? It's so
So
frustrating.
Twice.
Ah!
I mean, yeah, you definitely pop some arrows in this dude, and he's
Luckily, the
smiling.
guy right there is probably going to kill him soon.
Oh well,
Hopefully.
hopefully. I mean,
Hopefully, he doesn't
now.
not die.
Do you want to move Buck anywhere?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. But I can't do anything with him because I use my bonus action. So.
Right.
But I can.
Yeah, you
that
move
he can
over.
move, though.
Cool. So it's the tribal warrior's turn.
Actually, I don't want him to be right next to him.
Yeah, that's fair. So the tribal warriors seem sort of confused that there's like random other people who don't look like them at all just attacking the burning skeletons, but they're not gonna question it because they're definitely dying. And so they're just gonna keep on
Go with
attacking. Yeah, just gonna go with it. Yeah, let's see here. So we got the one that is down there by the guy that Ari just shot. Totally misses because they're the worst.
Freaking incompetent.
This guy is
I
gonna
do all this damage and you can't even finish him off.
He's gonna rush over and try to avenge his dead friend, and fails miserably.
My gosh.
These two are gonna try to do a similar thing and avenge their dead friend, and they're gonna get advantage. Yeah. Only
One hits.
only one of them hits. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
These are like random village militia guys. They're not used to dealing with the
what
living
sucks
dead.
even more is I was planning on throwing another shatter right where they're standing.
Yeah. So it does 3. Oh crap! No. Oh wait, did I? No. Gotta manually edit this one too. So annoyed at myself right now for not doing that. Okay. So, how many more are left here? We got a tribal warrior. We got 2 over here. So I guess this one just steps into the pile of ash to get advantage on that other dude. And they're both going to attack. Advantage. There you go. Okay, so we got
Better.
9 and 8.
Plus, yeah, and then the 10.
Yeah, they have different damage if they're holding with 2 hands or not. So, that one dies. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
But
Finally, he explodes.
well, so I totally forgot to like hits it with a melee attack. Okay, so which one hit before? Oh, one of these guys did. So he takes 1d6 fire damage, which is reduced to 1. Do-do-do-do. And then those guys also get 1d6 fire damage. Oh no. So this guy takes 1, and the bottom guy takes 3. And wait, is there one more of these dudes? Man, this would be going so much faster if I had just done the work beforehand, but no. Yeah, is there one more? Yeah, there's one more dude, so I'm just gonna roll for him real quick while I do these hit points. He misses. Okay, Raya, it's your turn.
Okay, so in this hut up here, would there be any sort of like windows besides that door entry that
Yeah,
I
you can
see
actually
in?
honestly probably, if you get a good angle on it, you can probably see inside.
Through the door or through?
No, through like a window from where you
Is
are.
there
Yeah.
one like over here somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
There does, yeah.
Okay.
Just happen to be one.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3,
Ari, jump, turn undead.
5. So I am using my action to dash over there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast spiritual weapon.
Ooh, so we see Raya's moonsicle appear out of nowhere.
And I'm gonna attack the guy who's inside the hut.
Of course. Let's grab that moonsicle.
Hey, good job, spiritual weapon.
Skadoosh, we hear a bit noise doo-doo, as it appears. And it attacks and hits.
9 force damage.
Very nice.
Good job using the force.
Very nice.
Nope. That
Nope
one
to mine or gnome to his?
that
To his.
to his. That
Okay.
that was
Jordan, yours is
rejected.
fine.
That was so hardcore rejected, Seth. Nope, never.
Okay, well, that's all I can do. Hopefully, I'm protecting the people in the hut.
So, I mean, what do we see on Raya's face? How are you reacting to this? Because you're obviously, like, trying to save people nobly, but, like... Is Raya still as dead inside as always while she's doing this? Or...
No, when I see that, like, he's going inside a house and I hear, like, screams, I'm really angry.
Awesome. Yeah.
So I'm, like, running over there.
Sure. Cool. Yeah. And then we just see you like flick your hand, and then the sickle like appears out of nowhere, just like slices downward. I think we see the burning skeleton was like reaching down towards like a small Genasi boy, that may or may not remind you of another certain boy that you love so very much. Yeah, you just like cut off its hand basically, right? Like as it's reaching for this boy, and Raya's like, not today.
Sure, yeah.
Not today. Toity, it's back to you.
Okay, I'm
There will be
confused.
no more death today, just re-death.
Yes.
I was measuring earlier, and I measured a point that was. Here, I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna switch back to showing others. I could have sworn I measured it earlier, and these measured as 10 feet away. Oh dang it! What the heck? I could have sworn I measured a space earlier that was both 10 feet. That was 10 feet away from both those, but not him. What the heck? I can't find it anymore. I could have sworn, like right here, I was measuring. It was 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, and then 15.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe it was glitching out or something. I don't know, but that's annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Well, that's unfortunate because that means I can't hit both of them.
Like, oh, let me measure.
I mean, you could also, like, just try and kill one of the ones that are killing the other tribal people.
Yeah, but that's not nearly as fun. That's the thing. I'm not nearly as good at that either in that sense. Like,
honestly, a couple of them could use bardic inspiration probably. Why don't you?
actually, probably what I'll do is I should have given you bardic inspiration last turn, Jordan.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe I'll. Of all the people who could use it right now, it would probably be Miggy.
Yeah.
Because if he has to make a saving throw, well, no.
Given that he doesn't really do this very often,
I'm gonna turn to Miggy and say, Miggy, I'm gonna need you. Like, Miggy, this is your time to prove yourself. And I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration.
Oh, that's awesome. That's honestly great. Because
let me check. Because since I can't do what I wanted to do, 15-foot cube. No. Why do they all have to be so freaking spread out? Okay, what's the range on this? Oops. Work. 60 feet. 60 feet. Let's go. Let's do him. I'm going to cast Distant Whispers at second level. Second level? Yeah, second level.
If you're gonna do Dissonant Whispers, I might recommend doing it on one that's locked in combat with just one.
But then two people get an attack of opportunity if I do the one that's
Oh, I see
surrounded.
what you're saying. Yeah, you got a point.
Okay, Dissonant Whispers. Second level. Am I gonna need third level spell slots later? I don't know.
I almost wish you could do it on the two that are, or you can't do it on two. You can only do it.
I'm gonna do it at third level on the guy that's standing in between two of them. Wait, what? Did that do? Oh, that did both of them. Okay. I'm not rolling well.
Do you know who?
17?
I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, yeah.
But I did roll 2 5s, so
Yeah, that's true.
17 damage to
Which guy?
this dude.
Does he have to make a save or take half?
Yes.
What kind of save? A wisdom save?
Yes.
KK.
And on a fail, he has to run away.
Run away.
Actually, and on a save, he only takes half damage, so.
Somehow he.
Yeah, it takes half damage. Does have to move.
-1 on wisdom, but.
I'm not doing so great.
All right. Yeah. So he takes
8 damage.
Yeah. Sorry.
Meow.
Whose cat was that?
That's me.
Okay.
Wait, that's you. No, I'm just kidding.
That was me. I am a cat.
I am a cat.
Sorry.
Sigh, quiet.
The secret came out.
He wants out. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So it is Miguel's turn. And honestly, yeah, like, Toady, when you say that to him, he gets like a really serious expression on his face, and he's like, oh, all right, I'll prove myself. I'll do that. I can do this.
Oh, no.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Oh, my gosh.
I think, let's see, what does he do? Gotta double check what is available to him. Oh, okay, forgot about this. He has a feat that gives him a +5 bonus to initiative.
Oh.
Forgot about that.
He should have technically gone
wait a second,
before.
I might have already put that on his sheet. Let me double check. I might have.
Oh, the turn order would have changed.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, nothing would have been affected this time, so.
True. Yeah.
There you go. I put it in there now, so it'll automatically do that. Wait. I'm confused. Why does it say that? Well, what bonuses do you guys have on initiative?
I have a plus. I have a plus
bonus.
I have a +5.
I have +5.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm in the right ballpark here, and I didn't already put it in before somehow in some other way.
I have a +0.1.
Okay. So this means that Miggy has a +10 on initiative, which is pretty cool.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, he
Oh
got
my
a
gosh.
feat, so he can't be surprised while he's conscious, but also.
Man.
So, yeah, he's very wary of everything around him because he could die from it. Yeah, so let's see. What does he do? Oh, that's what. Yeah, so he adds his charisma modifier also to initiative rolls. That's why it's so high.
That's cool.
Because he has a thing called a rakish audacity.
I wish I could
Okay.
add my charisma
Ooh.
modifier to my AC.
I mean, so the thing is, like, I don't think he would, like, go against Darius's, like, wish to not get close because, like, he sees it, it's, like, on fire and stuff. So I guess he'd just try to be real cool with his short bow shot. He's not going to do something dumb. He wants to prove himself, so he's going to attempt
You
to do
could
that.
go with the one that's
Come
nearly
on.
dead anyway.
He's attacking the one that's
Headshot me.
near you.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Okay, I was gonna. Dang it. He needed inspiration.
I gave him
No,
You
no,
gave him a
he-
bardic
Give
inspiration.
him bardic inspiration.
I was gonna
Which
say.
gives him a what? How much does it give him?
Plus a D8.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna do anything on a 1.
I'd
He
wait.
could technically did make it, but he also got a 1, so that
I-
kind of auto misses.
I was just about to say,
Poor Mickey.
Caleb, is there anything that you would like to reveal to us
Reveal to us about
Mickey's
Mickey?
story?
I mean, no, like I don't think that's how that's gonna work with Miggy, unfortunately.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna turn him after he shoots and misses. I was like, not what I meant.
yeah, so he just looks very ashamed and sad, and he's just like, no, I was gonna prove myself. It was gonna be
I bet
epic."
he like takes the bow, shoots, goes boom.
He just got nervous, right? Well, it was the thing, right? You put a lot of pressure on him, and so he was just like, okay, gotta do it right, and then he didn't do it right. Okay, it's Witch Doctor's turn.
Witch Doctor.
That doctor.
Doctor's
I
in
call
the
the
house.
doctor and da-da-da-da. I don't know that song.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah.
Ting, tang, bing, bing.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah.
Yeah, he's just gonna hit it with his staff again. Well, he got 2 hits. Yeah, 1 a crit.
Hit a crit.
So he got 10 bludgeoning. Good for him. He's just like whacking this thing. Cool.
Does he get
Darius.
burned now?
Oh, he does. Yeah, you're right. I don't know if I rolled. All right.
At least he has fire resistance.
I don't think I rolled that for him before, but oh well.
You did.
Well, he didn't hit before.
You
I don't
did.
think.
I did.
He
Okay.
did, and he took like 10 damage or something,
Got
or
it.
7. He took like 17 or something, and then you're like, he's not gonna die anytime soon.
Well, no, that was on. No, I don't think I did it because that was when they attacked him.
didn't.
So let me.
So maybe not.
I think I only hit the guy once though, so I'll just roll 1 more d6. Okay, so he takes 5 fire damage because he's a fire genasi, so fire doesn't do a whole lot against him. But it's still fire.
Now we watch more people die.
Well, at first it's Darius's turn, so
Oh, okay. I thought it was already on the torn.
Gee, thanks, Seth.
Sorry.
If we watch more people die, it'll hopefully
the
be
camera
them.
pans over to Darius and then quickly pans away to someone else. Darius is like, wait, no.
I just like
My
grabs
turn.
the camera frame and brings it
no,
back.
no, back here. That's the new
Oh.
cameraman. He's not too good at his job yet.
We had to hire a couple interns.
And now we're back to the office version of Terra Nullius.
the wild.
It's like Darius yells over, "Did anyone see that? That was amazing!" And then like the interns are like totally like just filming something else.
Oh,
Yeah, what do you do?
Okay. Let me see if I can do what I'm hoping to do. No, I can't do that. Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Darius he sees the one that's over kind of like by himself taking on the two Dranasi taking on the two skeletons at the same time. Let me see how do I do the point to point thing?
How you do what?
How do I do like the point to point? I guess. Well, like no, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. No, okay, I'll go right there. So Darius is gonna run up there, and he's just like he's trying to run towards the what was he the witch doctor dude, and he's like reaching out his hand with the hand that has the shield, and he's like and he just like shouts, "I'm on my way!" And as he's doing this, he's like just he can't stop thinking, "I need to protect this person. I need to protect this. He might be able to help us, and I want to make sure he can survive." And as he's thinking this, like this like neutral-ish glow of gray just starts to emit from his hand, and then it just kind of like explodes a bit from his hand, and
Well, how about we have you roll a check?
Roll a check to see if I do it?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
What would I roll?
Depends on how you're doing it. Like, how is Darius externalizing this? Like, is this like a force of personality thing? Is this a force of will thing? Is this a...
Yeah, so I think it's...
Are you literally throwing it?
No, he's reaching out his hand like, I need to step in there. I need to be there. He wants to, like, he's trying to extend his shield out, like, trying to reach over and get to him.
Okay. Yeah, let's have you make a charisma check.
Yes. Thank you.
It's like, how can I describe this? So I'm being.
I mean, that's why I offer it to you guys. Yeah, I think you do it for sure. So what happens, Darius?
So this shield just a blast of magic energy erupts from Darius's hand, and this shield just appears in front of the shaman or the witch doctor. And
Either
starts
term
like
works.
Huh?
Either term works for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he tries to block, and like the shield like starts to block the skeletons from hurting him.
Right, so you make like a ghostly like gray shield appear.
And I cast Shield of Faith. Yes.
Yeah, boy. Okay, cool.
So he will gain +2 to AC.
Cool. Yeah. I think he like looks over.
Oh, that's a bonus action.
Well, there you go. Do you
And
want to use the rest of your action to run the rest of the way there?
I do indeed. So let me see where.
You have ranged weapons?
I do have spears, but I don't think Darius would.
Javelins, yeah. Yeah, he like so the guy like turns around when he sees this, and he's just like what? Wait, who just did that? And then he sees you like reaching out your hand, and then he just kind of like nods.
And okay, I think Darius runs over and he tries to. Can I say he like uses deliverance to jump over, over him and the fire dude.
Oh, yeah,
to land
sure.
behind the.
Yeah, so I think what happens, right, is the fire genasi like turns around to like see what happened. He just hears a gong ring, and then there's no one there, and he looks back, and then suddenly there's just like this dwarf in plate mail armor like standing on the other side of this guy he's fighting. Yeah, so it's a weird day for him.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Awesome. Sounds good. So some burning skeletons are gonna do some burninating.
Burninating the countryside.
But I actually think I think I'm gonna take a quick break here because I have to go give the dogs their food and take my diabetic dogs or give her insulin and stuff because Connor turns out has the flu and is really sick. So he would usually do that, but I'm gonna go do that for him. So we'll take a break and we'll be back and find out what happens when some more burninating occurs right after this. So stick around. We'll be right back with more Terra Nullius right after this.